the bag. Good morning. I'm going swimming. It is 6:01 in the morning. I'm running a little later today. It was a busy morning. It wasn't quite busy. You know what I mean? It was just, I couldn't get my act together. Let's put it that way. The lifeguards told us that the heater in the pool would be fixed by the end of the week. Well, guess what? It is Friday, which to me is pretty much the end of the week, and the heater is not fixed. It is 58 degrees outside, and yes, I am going swimming because not this weekend, but next weekend, I have a gala ticket. That sounds so pretentious. I volunteer for a nonprofit, and they have a gala. Again, that kind of sounds pretentious, but no, okay. It's at a golf course, but still, I just want to put this out there. I volunteer for a non-for-profit, and part of my volunteer duties, I am volunteering at the gala because I don't have that kind of money to pay for a ticket to the gala. But I'm volunteering at the gala as a bid taker to help with the live bidding because they need staff that doesn't drink. And if you've been following my vlog, you will know that I am a year sober. And it would have been 2 years, but there was a holiday in there and I had some wine. So it doesn't count. I am officially 1 year sober. I do not drink. Like, not on holidays, not on special occasions, nothing. It's a disaster if I do. So Robert Downey Jr. and we are like that when it comes to the drinking. That's all we have in common, I guess. But I don't drink. So I'm helping with the live bidding because obviously that takes a lot of concentration. I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, I'm going swimming in not freezing cold. I mean, it's probably like 69 in the water. But I am going swimming in the cold water because I want to wear a very specific dress to this event. And that dress is unforgiving. It'll show anything. And I just want to be, I don't do the underdress thing, shapewear. No, the shape you see is the shape you get. So that's kind of my own fault probably. But I want to wear this dress and I want to be in the best possible shape I can be. I want to say that this week I did everything I could to make myself feel confident in that particular dress. So that is why we are going to the pool, despite the fact that it is freezing cold. And we will probably be going to the pool tomorrow, despite the fact it is freezing cold. At 6 in the morning. Tomorrow will not be 6 in the morning. Tomorrow the pool doesn't... Ooh, there's a big truck. Is that the heater? Maybe... No, it's not the heater. No, it's the milk truck. The milk is being delivered. Literally. The milk is being delivered. Okay. So I'm going to pull in next to this creepy white van. I'm not kidding. There's literally a creepy white van. And it smells like skunk out here. Not like... when you smoke something, skunk, like somebody actually hit a skunk. It happens a lot, more than you would think. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go swim. There is my towel. And at least it's Friday. I am not entirely finished with my lesson plan for the day. I didn't do my slide. Oh well, that is a problem for an hour from now, not for now. let that open. There's a cat in there. There's a cat in the drawer. No, thank you so much for where this is going, because I filmed like some stuff, and then I know that the bag videos do better than the vlog videos, so I didn't have enough stuff for an actual vlog video. And then the bags, I'm like, I'm not buying new bags, so I'm just rotating the old bags. But for now, here we go. This is what I used this past week. I think I used a few more, but these are the 3 main bags I used. And I'm just gonna kind of go over pros, cons, where you can get them, all that other fun stuff, to see if maybe these are bags that you would want to use. The first bag that you may have seen in one of my videos was, this is actually a Baggu bag, and it's just a Baggu shoulder bag. I don't know. I don't see too many people with this. I happen to find it at Urban Outfitters just very randomly. And if you watch some of my other videos, I have a crossbody Baggu. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I very rarely use that bag. It just, I don't know. I feel like I should, but I don't. It's not my vibe. It has nothing to do with price or anything. It's just, for some reason, I just really don't use that bag. But this one, I wanted to use because if I'm gonna go visit my dad, sometimes it's just, you want something that you can throw in the wash. And so that's one of the reasons I chose this. I have this little bubble lip balm on the side as my only bag charm. But I took it grocery shopping, I took it to visit my dad. It was a little bit cumbersome in the sense that it did not slide off my shoulder, but I had to be very consciously aware of it. It's not like a backpack, it's not like a belt bag. You really do have to hold on to this bag, especially if you're doing things with your hands. Like, I was loading up his laundry to bring it home and I can wash it, and I was rearranging his room for him because he is pretty much bedbound. So this was, and I don't want to put, there's really nowhere to put a bag down in his room. Like, no. So I carried it the entire time, and I didn't really enjoy the experience of, like, I can understand why I don't reach for it. It doesn't really fit with my lifestyle all that well. It's not a work bag, in my opinion. I don't think it's a professional looking bag. I wouldn't travel with this bag because I would want something that's a little bit more secure. So I'm not really sure where this falls in the whole category of all of my bags. It has 2 pockets up here in the front that have a magnetic closure. And in the one pocket, I would put my hand sanitizer, and over here, I would put my AirPods. It has a nice zipper. I will say the zipper is very nice on this bag. It easily opens and closes. And, oh, it has receipts. Oh, and it also has a little lip balm. Okay, but then on the inside, it's difficult to see, there's this zipper pocket over here, and then there's this key fob-ish thing here, which I'm sure it opens. Yes, it opens. There it is. It has the little clip. Don't use either of those. I'm just going to put that out there. Notice I'm putting the receipts back in the bag. I carry all the usual things, but not a bag I would reach for. So I want you to think about your lifestyle, and if carrying a shoulder bag is something that you're interested in doing or can do in casual settings. Because this is, out of all of these, the other 2 are both backpacks, which is kind of sad, but out of all of these, like, this is the most casual bag. Like I said, I would not carry this to work. It's big enough. I don't carry a laptop to work. I don't carry my iPad to work. I just carry my own personal stuff to work. And I usually keep nutrition bars and sodas, like, in my classroom, so I don't carry food or lunch or anything. So this bag is very, very casual. And then from what events are you going to go to put it down? Or I don't like putting my bag down. Even if I'm at an event, like, I don't like to put my bag down. So for me, if I were giving this out of 5 stars, honestly, it's a 2. It's a 2 out of 5. Just gonna be honest here. The next bag you saw me actually take it to the pool. You're probably like, Carolyn, you're crazy. Like, why are you taking it to the pool? You may have seen, oh, it's attached to the other bag. How did that happen? They're attached. Okay. I think this is the Montessori's Baby by Louis Vuitton. Definitely would take this to work. It's a work bag. There are no pockets out here. I have a skull panda on the back, and I do have the strap set at the shortest, and it still hangs halfway down my back. Just gonna be perfectly honest there. When you open the bag up, guess what? There's more receipts and a pen. I really gotta do something about this. And a whole bunch of other things, like there's quarters down there. Okay, so when you open the bag up, you have one slip pocket over here. And when I go swimming in the morning, I usually keep my AirPods and my keys right here because those are the things that I want to grab when I get to the pool. You noticed I was just kind of holding it like this in. But the whole thing is, it's just like one huge bucket. And you really have to pull on the strings to close it up and make it secure. So if you're in a hurry, right, and you're running around, this bag can dump everything on the ground. But something that I like about backpacks, which might be different than other bags, if you have a mini pochette, or even if you were using like a key pouch, I guess, you can take this, and what I will do is take it and clip it inside one of these, just like that. And now it's secured. So the little things in my bag are secured in a pouch. And then if my bag is to fall forward, it's less things that I have to worry about, right? So I carried this bag for about 2 days. I did go to Starbucks on, I don't know, maybe Friday? I would think it was Friday. I went to Starbucks on Friday and I got a sandwich. And I put the sandwich in the bag to carry it into my classroom. So it holds a Starbucks sandwich, just in case you were wondering, like, does that bag hold a Starbucks sandwich? Why, yes, it does. Because I know that's on my top. It's not. So this is work to weekend for sure. I can wear this comfortably the entire day if we went to an event. But like I said, it's not secure, and it does hang. Let me be a model for you. Shall I model this? It does hang kind of down my back. Let's see. Don't laugh at my outfit. Do you see this? Like, it hangs. I have to stand on my tippy toes because you see that? How it hangs down. It doesn't, yeah. So that for me does not bother me. Like, if that bothers you, like the Palm Springs Mini is another bag that does that, then maybe you would like, this one is also, it's retro now. They don't make this one anymore. I think they came out with another version of this that has the pocket in the front. This is not a travel bag for me, just because it's not, even with the mini pochette hooked in there, I don't consider it the most secure bag, and it's not one that I would really want to take traveling. The only benefit of having that mini pochette in there is you could also use it as a wallet, and now your wallet is attached to your bag. I feel like that's something that if it appeals to you, it appeals to you, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. None of the backpacks that I have that don't have a zipper, that have this drawstring closure, would I take traveling, really. Like, I might take it on a field trip, maybe, but probably not. And then my last option, the one that I used today and, did I use it yesterday? All right, honestly, I don't remember. My Celine. Somebody asked me what my most used bag was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And at the time, this was my most used bag. This bag you can still get. It is the small backpack. I can't remember the exact name of it. Again, if you wanted to be extra secure, you can take your mini pochette and you can add it here to the side. I don't at the moment. It also holds a Starbucks sandwich, depending on what else you have in the bag. At the moment, I have it pretty full just because, I don't know. If you put your mini pochette upright, what is in here? I don't know, I just have big sunglasses, I guess. But if you put it upright, it does give you a little bit more room. I will not go anywhere without that thing. We've talked, we've had this discussion. But this is everything that I would need for a day at work. My keys are like all the way down at the bottom. And this one, again, you really have to pull to make it a little bit more secure. I feel like the magnetic closure is not as tight on this. And in case you didn't know, Louis Vuitton and Celine are technically the same company. Like they're owned by the same parent company. So just keep that in mind. I have no embellishments on this. I just left it the way it is. And then this one, I don't even have it at its smallest, but it sits very comfortably on my back, much higher. And when I sit down, it stays, like it doesn't touch the seat. So you can keep it on even when sitting down, or you can take it and bring it across your front and sit it on your lap. It fits nicely into my locked drawer at work. I really do love this bag. This bag is work to weekend for sure, maybe even a little bit more than work to weekend here. This is more work or going to the mall or like on a shopping spree or something, as opposed to this one, which is more geared towards the weekend, I think, just in my own opinion. But I am going to carry this bag tomorrow because I'm being lazy. I have such a full week. So again, I'm trying to like plot and plan. I don't know if this is your week. I don't know what your week consists of, but this is my week. Monday night, we're gonna go volunteer and feed the cats, the adoptable cats, dinner. So that involves driving and spending time with cats. So cat dinner Monday night. Tuesday night is soccer. Wednesday night is my daughter's talent show. Thursday night is soccer. Friday is Halloween. And then my daughter's having a slumber party. Saturday night is a benefit. That's the bougie one that I'm trying to like fit into the dress for. And then Sunday is a birthday party and visiting my dad. That's my week. And so in planning, I'm going, well, what bags am I going to take? It's also Red Ribbon Week across schools, I think nationwide. So there's different like spirit activities. Tuesday is twin day. We're going to be triplets. I'm going to be triplets with two of my friends at work. So that's partially going to play into what I wear or what bag I carry. Because I'll have to ask them like, well, what bag are you going to carry? I don't know if we have bags in common. We might actually have bags in common. And then Halloween trick-or-treating. I've always taken my Palm Springs Mini. Always. Every single year. I don't know why. That bag just has always gone with me. But I think this year I might take a Gucci belt bag just because I like the idea of having it in the front and just being able to take my phone in and out. I know it would probably be expected for me to take something like a DJI Osmo or the Go Ultra, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to carry an extra thing other than my phone. I'll keep it in mind. And then when we go to the soiree, I'm actually going to use my Palm Springs Mini. I know it's not an evening bag, but I'm working as a volunteer and it'll go behind my dress. I have to carry a pen and paper with me all the time, and it's just going to be easier for me to just have that on me as opposed to, and it's Louis Vuitton, like, right? It's Louis Vuitton. I think it's going to be perfect. The birthday party, I will probably carry just like a Lululemon belt bag. That seems very birthday party. It's at a ropes course. Like, I don't even know how far away it is, but it's at a ropes course. So I'm feeling like Lulu belt bag vibes, definitely for that. Throughout the rest of the week, I feel like I'm trying to get into that dress. I'll show you pictures of the dress if I get into it. If I look like a hot mess, then we won't be showing pictures of the dress. But if I fit into the dress and I like the way it looks, I'll show you the whole ensemble. And then, but in order to get there, I feel like I need to walk the track while she's at soccer. I'm just gonna walk like 2 miles while she's practicing. So that's the plan. The question is, do I want to take a camera for any of this stuff, or do I just want to leave it? I always think it's so funny when girls have their digital cameras and they're huge and they're like, and this is what, I'm like, seriously? All my students, they like whip out their digital cameras in any situation. I don't want a digital camera. I would take this one or the Go Ultra. What would you take? Would you use your phone? Would you use the Osmo Pocket 3 or would you use the Go Ultra? I want to know. I really want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, namely mine. But that's the bags I used, and that's sort of my thought process on them. Oh, well, how would I rank them? Okay, did I do 5? I did 5, right? 5 out of 5. 5 star. 5 store, for sure. And then this one, you can also wear this one as a crossbody. 5 out of 5. I'm sorry. I like my backpacks. I do not like shoulder bags. I hate tote bags. Tote bags make me cringe. I can't deal with tote bags. I just do not like tote bags. I'm sorry. I have a friend that's really into tote bags. I don't like tote bags. I don't like paper books. I like digital books, and I like backpacks and book bags. Sorry, can't help it. It's just me. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. I don't know what is going on. But just know that for every video, it helps keep me sane, because my dad and dealing with, he has to have another operation, and this morning he called me like 6 a.m. It's a Sunday, by the way. And he's like, I want out of here. O-U-T, out. I want out. I'm like, okay, well, let's explore different facilities then. He's like, no, I don't want, I want to stay here. Well, I know he wants to go home, but it's not possible with the amount of medical care that he needs. It's a lot. So making videos helps me to stay sane and it just helps being creative. Oh, and something else, just like a little FYI, today is my 1 year sober anniversary. I don't even know if you can call it sober anniversary, but my 1 year of non-drinking, because I feel like not drinking and sober, it's like 2 totally different things, in the sense of I wasn't addicted to drugs. I would have been 2 years had I not messed up October 24th, 2024 and had a drink. But there's 1 drink in a year, but it still doesn't count. So I feel very accomplished. It's just something that I did for myself, that after turning definitely 45, I can't. Alcohol just messes with my anxiety. I'm not an anxious person, but if I drink, I will be an anxious person. It messes with my metabolism. It messes with my migraines. I'm just not dealing with it. It's never a good decision. So I just decided to wipe it out of my life completely. And so 1 year of completely no, oh, it's a special occasion. Oh, just this once. No more, nothing. So there's that. If you want to know how I did, I don't know that it was a huge sacrifice, but if you want to know how I did it, I'd be more than willing to share that journey with you, or why I made that choice, or go into more detail, but only if it interests you, because I don't want to bore people. But that's today. And then this next week is kind of crazy. So I don't know why I shared all that. It just helps me. All right. It does. My students don't care. So I have to tell somebody. Somebody has to care out there, right? Those are my bags. 5 on the backpacks and 2 on the little, I don't really like shoulder bags. Sorry. So I will see you next week. I'll let you know how it goes. Maybe there'll be pictures of a dress. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Wish me luck. Wish me luck on getting into the dress. I mean, I can get into the dress. I just don't know if I like the way I haven't tried it on. But I don't think in my brain that I'm going to like the way it looks. We'll see. So until next week.